Good evening. Welcome to new session of Matlab tutorials. So in this session, we are going to discuss about the DSPs like signals and system. From the past lecture, we have been seen about the signals and system discussion. So along with the signals and system, this will be helpful in the digital signal processing and the so many things also to design a basic signal. So now let's move on to the session. In this session, we are going to discuss about in the past lecture we saw about unity impulse sequence. In this session, we are going to discuss. In previous lecture, we saw about the implementation of the unit step sequence, right? So in this session we are going to see about impulse sequence, how to design this impulse sequence, and what are all the things you are going to learn, and that and all basic code also I am going to explain in this one also. Let's go into the session. So first and all, what is meant by unit impulse sequence? Correct, right? An unit impulse signal which is having a maximum amplitude at origin, and the remaining portions it has a zero amplitude. It means it will have a maximum amplitude that is 1 at the only origin. Remaining portions, if it is length greater than 0, it is 0. For the case of n less than 0 also, it is 0. So to define an impulse function, what are all the things we need? So delta of n is equals to 1 when n is equals to 0, and 0 where n not equal to 0 means it may be n greater than 0 or it may be n less than 0. Correct, right? So in some of the case we have the shifted version of the impulse function, whether delta of n minus 1 it is at position 1, it is having maximum amplitude of 1. Delta of n plus 1 it is having a maximum amplitude at minus 1, which is having a amplitude of minus 1. It is shifted versions, right? And you can also notice over here amplitude multiplication also, 2 delta n, 3 delta n, 4 delta n. In this and all we are given, this is the basic sequence of delta of n which is having a amplitude of 1 without shifting any further, right? So this is first case. So to understand this one more clearly, we need to write the Matlab code. For that one we required some of the things. So let's go to into it. We'll see here itself. Okay, I will check. Okay, so here itself I am going to write the code. Okay, first and all we should know some of the basics. Okay, to know that basics we are going to do some of the things. Everyone are aware of, right? Zeros of 3 comma 3 means what it will print. It will print a matrix of 3 cross 3 which is having zeros, all the zeros. Correct, right? Similar manner. So if you write a command in the Matlab, zeros of 3 comma 3, it will print a 3 cross 3 matrix having all the zeros. Correct, right? In a similar way, what happen if you write ones of 3 comma 3? So in this case, it will print a 3 cross 3 matrix having 3 all the ones in this row. Correct, right? So this basics and all you know. But what we want for this one is, we want ones of 3 comma 1. What it will print? It will take 3 rows and 1 column, right? 3 rows. 3 rows means 1, 2, 3. 3 rows and 1 column, right? So ones of 1 means 3. It will print like this. If you change this one, if it is 1, it is 3. It means 1 row, 3 columns. Correct, right? One, two, one, one, one. So this is one row, three columns. Correct, right? In this way it will print. So what we need to draw a basic sequence of this unit impulse sequence, we required initially axis. Okay, we required axis. Okay, along with that we required the basic sequences. So which is having an amplitude of 1, right? So we'll draw right. That is, which is having an amplitude of 1. Clear cut we show, right? So this is an unit impulse signal which is having amplitude of 1, right? To design this one, what we need? All the negative parts should be 0, all the positive parts should be 0, but at unit amplitude, it means at 0, it should be 1. So in this case, what is the code for this one? Everyone are dumping right now. Okay, everyone are worried on also. So in this case, suppose I am taking y is equals to, so clear cut from the top to right, we'll write. So we required n positions. So n I am giving minus 10 to 1 position to 10. It means at the each x-axis I am having 1. So I am defining the range minus 10 to 10. So here it is comes. Y is equals to what we required? We required code, right? Y equals to minus 10 to 10. So zeros of 1 comma 10. Correct, right? After that 1 comma next zeros of, so you should put comma, then only will understand. And zeros of 1 comma 10. Okay, what it will print means it will print 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 0 till 10 zeros, 3 3 plus 3. Okay, it will print 10 zeros, after that 1, after that remaining 10 zeros. So in this way it will take the input. So we need stem of n comma y. So if you plot this one, then you will get this one. Whether we are going to get this one or not, we'll see right now. Go. Let's go to the Matlab. So here you can see I have been defined the, I have been defined clear C clear all, and after that I have been written the code for the thing, and after that I have defined the what is the function I need to print. After that, I have been taken the stem function to display the discrete in output on the axis, and after that I was writing x label, y label, what we have been taken in the x label, what we have been taken in the y label, that and all under title also I have been included. So in this way, we are going to plot a simple impulse sequence with the help of the Matlab. So amplitude time axis at a zeroth position, it is having a amplitude of 1. So in this way, we are going to plot a Matlab sequence of MATLAB, with the help of MATLAB impulse sequence. So with the help of this one we plot, or else in order to avoid this one also, you should include 10 zeros and 1 after the 10 zeros. It is also fine, or else you need to try for another way. Also you need to define n of 0 is equals to 1, then remaining all positions should be taken as 0. So in this way we are going to discuss about the MATLAB code for the impulse sequence. In future lecture we are going to discuss about ramp function, sine sequence, cosine sequence and exponential sequence also. So this is how for this session. If you have any doubts, please comment us below. Thank you for watching.